Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are resimulating Survivor South Pacific. So we're back with the Resimulating Survivor series. And yeah, so this is another captain season. This time we have Coach and Ozzy as the captains. And so yeah, let's waste no time and hop right into it here. So yeah, let's see what happens here. Reward challenge. Ipolo, I don't know. Polo Tribe wins rewards. Savite, he wins immunity, probably because of Ozzy. But yeah, let's see what happens here. It should be interesting here. Okay, Tribal Council. First vote: Edna, Rick, Edna, Rick, Edna, Rick. Okay, yeah, Rick was voted out. Okay. Episode 2. Keith finds an idol. Interesting. Yeah. I don't find it interesting how Keith and Whitney were on Amazing Race. Paula wins immunity. They didn't do the greatest on Amazing Race. I mean, they didn't do the absolute worst, but you know. Brandon Hans found an idol. Okay. Brandon was medevaced from the game. What the hell, dude? Okay. There we go. There goes Brandon Hans. Already gone. From the game, and what's going on with this? I don't know. Oh yeah, so I did forget to mention that there is Redemption Island. 1 castaway is on Redemption Island. They must advance into, since the number of castaways remaining equals the number of winners, the competition is canceled. Okay. Savvy Tribe wins immunity. So yeah, there is Redemption Island on this season. This is the second Redemption Island season in a row. First vote: Albert, Sophie, Sophie. Albert was voted out. Okay. Alright. Let's see here. Redemption Island. Albert arrives on Redemption Island. And Albert wins the challenge, and Rick was eliminated. Okay, Save wins immunity. Alright, first vote: Edna. Coach, Edna was voted out. Alright, episode 5. Coach finds an idol. Redemption Island. Albert wins, Edna's eliminated. Oh, it's in motion. Cool. Savite, he wins immunity. Okay, it's probably because of Ozzy. Ozzy's probably the one carrying the team to the wins, and yeah. Okay, first vote: Stacy, Sophie. Stacy was voted out. Okay, what are you? We're lit. There's literally only 4 people left on that tribe. It's kind of insane. That's ridiculous. There's only how. Stacy wins the challenge. Albert is eliminated. Savai wins immunity. Okay, it's definitely like Ozzy carrying the team to the wins, right? Like it has to be. There's no other way. Tribal Council. First vote. Michaela. Sophie. Michaela was voted out. Okay. Are we gonna get to like... Not yet. Okay. Okay, episode 8 has to be like merged, right? If it's not, then like Michaela wins Redemption Island. If it's not, then we might end up with a situation where they get Palau. Savai wins immunity again. Okay, so we literally have 3 people. Three people voting. First vote. Coach uses his immunity. And votes for coach will not count. First vote. Christine. Sophie was voted out. So that's the winner of the season gone. And I could see why coach would use an idol there. Like you don't want to make you don't want there to be. Let's cast again. Okay, and there you go. We're at the merge already. So it was essentially a pagonging of the Upolo tribe. Redemption Island, and Michaela wins, and Sophie is eliminated. So the winner of the season is completely out of the season at this point. So yeah, Dawn's still in the game though. Coach wins immunity. Dawn wins immunity. So I thought this is kind of interesting. This is kind of more interesting than like. I'm having more fun of an experience than I did with the Redemption Island. When I did Redemption Island again. And, first vote: Whitney, Keith, Whitney, Keith, Whitney, Whitney was voted out. All right, there goes Whitney. One part of the showmance. Wasn't a showmance in this season. So Coach and Ozzy's still in here. Mark wins immunity. Interesting. Yeah, I still have a cough, so you're gonna have to deal with that. First, Sophie's back in the game. Huh. Oh yeah, because. Yeah. I don't know. I missed that. Okay. First of all, Sophie. Dawn. Jim. Sophie. Dawn. Sophie. Jim. Dawn. Sophie. Dawn. Dawn was voted out. Yeah, I don't know how I missed Sophie. Good. We're going back in there. I do. I don't know. It's late as I'm recording this, so maybe this is the last video I'll record for today. Ozzy wins immunity. Okay. Is this the start of Ozzy's immunity run here? Maybe. Okay, first vote. Mark, Jim, Simhar, Jim, Mark was voted out. There goes Mark. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up being a fan favorite because it's brand steel. Come on. Okay. Mark wins, and 2 people gone on Redemption Island. So Dawn and Whitney are gone. Cochran wins immunity. Coach and Ozzy have a small fight. Okay, first vote. Coach. Sophie. Jim. Coach. Jim. Sophie. Sophie was voted out. So there's Sophie gone again. Kind of interesting there. Kind of an interesting vote. I decided, you guys could see the votes there. Ozzy wins immunity. Yeah, okay, he's probably just gonna run. Oh yeah, this is the one with the second in tribal. Okay. Okay, first of all, Jim, Elise, Cochran, Jim, Cochran. Elise was sorted out. Bye, Elise. Bye, Elise. Remember that video with Ollie and Elise Eklund? Remember that old video back from 2019? Bye. Okay. Redemption Island. Elise wins, and Markin and Sophie are eliminated. Cochran wins immunity. Shares reward with Keith. Keith still has an eye. First vote, Coach Jim, Ozzy, Keith. Oh yeah, okay, Keith is voted out. He went home with an idol. I literally just jinxed him, didn't I? I definitely just jinxed Keith there. We're in episode 12. I feel bad. I literally just jinxed him. Elise wins the challenge, and Keith is eliminated. Finishing first, Elise will choose 3 people to temporarily join Redemption Island with their loved ones. She chooses Cochran, Semhar, and Coach. Cochran wins immunity. How has Ozzy not been voted out yet? Like, he's probably just about to be voted out. First vote, Ozzy, Coach. Ozzy, Coach. Ozzy was. I predicted it. My goodness. Yeah, that happened. Redemption Island. Elise wins that. Ozzy is eliminated. Wow. Ozzy lost the challenge. Cochran's immunity shares the reward with Semhar. Semhar was the first boot. First vote, Christine. Coach. Semhar. There's a tie and a revote. Semhar. Coach was voted out. Aww. So there goes the captains, I guess. Who knows what could happen now. So there's still Redemption Island. We've got to remember that. Coach wins. Elise is returning to the game. Elise finds that idol. Okay. Cochran wins immunity. Alright. Okay. Elise uses the idol. Any votes cast against Elise will not count. First vote. Elise does not count. Elise does not count. Elise does not count. Jim was voted out. I feel like I'm gonna get copyright claimed for just doing the Survivor tune, the vote out tune there. It's stuck in my head. It's immunity challenge. Semhar wins. Is Semhar is in final 3 again? Come on. The first boot of the last 3 seasons in the final 3. First vote, Christine. Cochran. Christine. There's a revote. Cochran. Christine. There's another revote. There's fire making challenge. Christine, the tribe has spoken. Okay, so there's a fire making challenge. Interesting. It's already better than Redemption Island, huh? So we got a final 3 of Elise, Cochran, and Semhar. Time to reveal the winner. First vote, Cochran. Semhart, 1 vote Cochran, 1 vote Semhart. Elise, 1 vote Cochran, 1 vote Semhart, 1 vote Elise. Elise, 2 votes Elise, 1 vote Cochran, 1 vote Semhart. Cochran, 2 votes Cochran, 2 votes Elise, 1 vote Semhart. Semhart, 2 votes Semhart, 2 votes Elise, 2 votes Cochran. Semhart, 3 votes Semhart, 2 votes Cochran, 2 votes Elise. Semhart, that's 4 votes Semhart. Oh. Semhart won. Don't worry, Cleo, I'm almost done with this. It's not cat theme. Okay, who won fan favorite? So Semhart, the first boot who wins the season, and Stacy wins fan favorite. And there we go. That is it. That is Resimulating Survivor South Pacific. Obviously, next up is Survivor One World. But yeah, that is the video. Thank you for watching.